and welcome back to my channel. This is another week of the Taking Over Your Life challenge, and in this week's video it's all about who you want to be for somebody else. Now, one quick thing is that you want to make sure you do all the steps previous to this video, which I'll link up above, in the Taking Over Your Life challenge, because it really focuses on you, and that's really important. But after you've done that, it's also important to take a look at who you want to be for somebody else. As in all the previous weeks, or most of the previous weeks, I have created a freebie that will be linked in the description bar below. So take a peek at that if you want to follow along and really hone in on these specific areas that I'm talking about in the video. So yeah, I'm actually physically stuck in this dress. Get this dumb thing to come off. I put it on and I decided I didn't really want to wear it, and then I can't take it off of me. So as a little girl, I used to dream of who my Prince Charming was going to be. I used to dream of the types of things that he would do for me and the types of dates he would take me on. And I feel like as women, it's something that we still dream about. It's something that we still keep in the back of our mind, that we hope that somebody's going to be like this for us. But what I don't think that we ever concentrate on is who we're going to be for them. Because I can guarantee you that a man who is in the position of trying to find a woman, he's definitely going to be thinking the same thing. He's going to be wondering what his wife is going to be like, or what his future partner is going to be like. He's going to be dreaming about the type of person you're going to be and the types of things that you're going to do for him. Because as human beings, we all want to feel special. We all want to feel thought of and appreciated. And that's why I think it's important to focus on this on your journey to finding the right person for you. In this video, I'm not asking you to make massive changes in your life or to change who you are for somebody else. What I'm really asking you to do is to dig deep into who you really want to be and to find potential areas that you can change or slightly change to make yourself a better person for you and for somebody who's going to be in your future. Which brings me to, how do you know what changes to make? I personally find it really helpful to look back at past relationships and try to understand ways that I could have changed to make that relationship better. A lot of times when we look back at past relationships, we look at what the other person was doing and what kinds of things we wished they would have done differently, which I do talk about in some pieces of my business, because I do think that it is important to look at who you want in your life. But this is completely different. This is all about you and who you're going to be and who you want to be for somebody else. So in this area, I want you to look back at you, specifically you in the relationship. Now, I want to give a little warning box that says, be kind to yourself. Honestly, love yourself through this process. If you feel like you are putting yourself down, or you're critiquing yourself too hard, or you're coming from a harmful place when you're looking back at these relationships, stop, take a breather. If you need help in loving yourself, watch this video, I'll link it above, and just do some of those practices that I talk about, because it's important to understand that the reason you're doing this is to make yourself a better person. When you look back at the situations that I'm about to ask you to look back at, make sure that you release the things that other people told you, the opinions, the hard things that people used to tell you, and understand that this is about you, this is about discovering your truth and what will truly make you and your future partner happy. And let's just be clear, your future partner isn't going to want you to be hard on yourself. Your future partner is going to want you to love you and be respectful of the past things that happened. So do that for yourself. When you're looking back at your past, I want you to come from a place of curiosity rather than critique. The goal is to love yourself enough to make changes that are going to better yourself, not to be hard on yourself, be hurtful to yourself, and to cause harm to your ego and to cause any more pain than what has already been created in your past. It's honestly just to look back at how you really wanted to be in those situations, who you wanted to be in those situations, and make small changes to be that person. So moving on to the second tip. The second tip is to really look at what you enjoy from a relationship. What do you enjoy someone doing for you? Now, I know that I said that this video is all about who you're going to be for somebody else, and trust me, this part does have something to do with it. So I want you to write down in the next section of your freebie what it is that you want or crave somebody else to do for you. Then, looking at those things, I want you to then decide what are some things that you would really love or enjoy to do for your partner. The third thing that I want you to look at is how you want to act in situations where things aren't really going as planned. Let's say an argument. So I feel like this is really important to look back on how we handled arguments in the past. Although we will never know what our future relationship arguments or disagreements might be on or about, we can start making the choice to handle things in a more positive way now. So in your current life, you're going to have situations come up that you get into an argument or a disagreement. It might be with your sister, it might be with your friends, it might be with your family members. But you can really start to mold how you want to deal with situations before you meet your significant other, which is why I want you to look at that now. Which actually flows really good into my last tip, which is to start incorporating these into your life now. So if you've decided that you want to act a certain way when you get into arguments or tough situations with your partner, this is a perfect time to start implementing those now with people who you're actually close with. It'll build stronger relationships with those people, and it'll teach you how to be the person you want to be in those positions, so you don't have to start practicing it with that person. You've already got it down. You already know who you want to be. You know how to hold your zen or your calm during situations. You've got it down, girlfriend. You've practiced this stuff. It makes it so much easier to get into a relationship and know how to deal with situations rather than to be faced with something and not know how you want to deal with it. This also applies to how you want to be for your partner. So if you said in past relationships, I felt like I didn't give my partner enough quality time. Let's say you work a lot and you weren't able to be there for a lot of things. And in your future relationship, you want to give that person much more quality time and to be closer with that person. Here's a really good tip. This is a really great way to start doing this now, is to find somebody who you haven't spoke to but you want to be closer to, and you feel sort of either estranged or like you wish you spent more time with this person. Start spending more time with that person. If you said, I feel like I want to be gifting things to that person, or doing special things, making that person feel special, maybe one way that you can start doing it is pick one person that you want to make feel special in that week. It could be your mom, you could surprise her with coffee. It could be your sister, you surprise her with going out and getting her nails done. Whatever it is that fits your scenario or your situation, find little ways of making that work for you right now so you can start practicing it. That's all that I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button down below because it really supports my channel. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me, and I'll see you next week. Bye!